Can you explain a little bit more about why the White House in a statement is calling the Taliban businesslike and professional?
Well, I would note that in that statement, what we were announcing was the fact that a Qatari Airlines flight successfully landed in Qatar with American citizens, legal permanent residents, and Afghans on board who joined us in our fight over the last several years. We wanted to note that the Taliban was cooperative in facilitating the departure of these American citizens and legal permanent residents from HKIA. We promised we would get American citizens out. We promised we would get legal permanent residents out. We promised we would get our Afghan partners out. And we promised we'd press the Taliban to get them out. And that's exactly what we did.
Wait, you're saying the Taliban is businesslike and professional. Their interior minister has an FBI wanted poster. He's got a $10 million bounty on his head. What's the business?
We are here to celebrate the return of American citizens who wanted to leave Afghanistan, of legal permanent residents, of Afghans who fought by our side, to Qatar successfully on a Qatari Airlines flight. And in order to get those people out, we had to work with some members of the Taliban to press them and to work in a business-like manner to get them out. That is what we were stating in the statement.
And in that statement it says this is a positive first step. Towards what?
Towards getting additional people out who want to leave Afghanistan.
The Qatari envoy Al-Qatani said that there may be another flight coming out tomorrow from the Kabul airport. Can you confirm this?
Well, Patsy, one thing to note, and this was in the statement we put out through Emily, and I understand the interest in this, is that we're not, as a policy, going to confirm flights in advance. We're going to wait until these flights are safely on the ground, and then when they are, we'll provide updates. So I can't give a prediction to you, but I can promise you that as we have information that is safe to confirm, where people are on the ground, we'll confirm moving forward.
And then one more on former President Ghani. He has, again yesterday, denied allegations of corruptions of the hundreds of millions of dollars that U.S. taxpayers' money has given to the Afghan people. And he said that he welcomed an official audit or financial investigation under UN auspices. Does the administration have a position on what should be done in regards to President Ghani and allegations of corruption?
We defer to the UN on that. I don't have any further comment from here. Go ahead.
Thank you, Jen. This morning you noted that the current count is that there's about 100 Americans in Afghanistan. My colleague Susan Crabtree is hearing from sources with direct knowledge who say that it's about 143 U.S. citizens and then also permanent legal residents there at the airport. Did the number that you were referring to this morning on Morning Joe, did that include permanent legal residents? Does the administration have a count of how many might be there? And then I guess how hopeful are you that a lot of these folks are clustered there at the airport and can get out?
We do have counts, and the State Department is the best source to give accurate information about all of these numbers. And of course, we account for legal permanent residents as well. The reason I said, and to give us a little bit more context to what I said, because I know that this feels confusing to people, not anyone in this room, but as that the number can range. I mean, one of the important pieces of context to understand is that even as we work to get American citizens, and we'll get you the number later this afternoon when it's confirmed out, there were individuals who didn't show up today for a range of reasons. We know that will happen. We will continue to remain engaged with these individuals about when they may need to leave. And there are days where people aren't ready to leave. That may change next week. So it's around 100. The State Department will have the most up-to-date numbers.